What's up, bikers? I'm Johnny Thompson from Fit for Racing, home of strength and conditioning for extreme off-road bike sports athletes, and today we are talking strength.
1, 2, 3, listen.
You might be in this predicament that you've been riding for a little while, or you're quite new to it, or you're getting a bit more competitive, and you're doing some research, or your friends tell you to get better, you must get stronger. You are weak, so get strong to ride your bike better. But what does that actually mean? Well, what is strength? If you Google strength, then it'll come up with some bullshit about, hold on, I'll quote it. So top of the list was, number 1, quality of state of being physically strong. Number 2 is the capacity of an object or substance to withstand great force or pressure. My definition of strength is your ability to apply or resist force. That force being from external objects or gravity. That's it. That's absolute strength. If you add a time component to that, so the faster you do it, then that's more powerful, so that's power. The longer you do it, that's more strength endurance. Today we're talking about absolute strength. Increase your absolute strength, and that will form a better foundation to create the power and endurance that you're after as a rider. If you don't have access to a gym, this is going to be very difficult. A lot of people say that you can get that strength on body weight only. However, what we need is really heavy shit. Be lifting often heavy things that are going to put the demands on your body to keep your body guessing and not adapting to the stresses. It's very difficult to be able to do that with just body weight movements. So the most effective way is by compound lifting. So the foundation of absolute strength, doing really big movements that you need your whole body to shift the weight. So what I'm talking about is back squats, deadlifts, and presses. These are the foundations of absolute strength. And not only does it put a lot of demand on your whole body, but by doing that, it helps hormonal release to get you stronger. So by doing the movements themselves, tells your body, release these hormones to get me stronger. How often do you need to do these compound movements? Often. Well, consider this. Say you're doing 3 days, and for ease, let's say that's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Like a traditional 3-day week. Monday, you're going to do a lower body focus day, probably on squats. And then a Wednesday, you're going to do an upper body focus day, pushing and pulling, upper body presses and pulls. And then on the Friday, you might do a lower body focus day on pulling, so like deadlifts. So that's an easy split to get compound movements in throughout the week. Are we saying that you should split your week up into lower, upper body work? No. This is for your compound lifts. This is for your big, full body movements so that you can recover in between. On a Wednesday, are we going to squat with lighter loads during conditioning workouts? Probably. We are still going to add those movements in as assistance movements and capacity work, but consider separating those big compound movements into separate days throughout the week to get the best benefit. Have a plan. Get into the gym and say, I am going to do this on this day, and I'm going to improve on that next week, and have this periodized plan of what we call progressive overload. So you are progressively doing a little bit more, and when your body adapts to that, either take some rest or swap out the movement completely and start again from where you left off on that movement. A little bit more, swap, a little bit more, swap, a little bit more, and in amongst that, add your assistance work in with conditioning. And what I say by assistance work, this is really important. Assistance work counts. Don't just do squats on a Monday. So let's say you do 7 squats as heavy as you can, and then you do 4 more sets at 90% of that. That is not enough. The assistance work is really crucial. So these are the higher rep a little bit more focused on a particular area. So let's say lunges on squat day would be a really good assistance movement, because that's going to work glutes and hamstrings a little bit more than the quads of a squat. So that's going to contrast and still be working lower body as a focus, but not exclusively as an assistance movement. Now if you add that assistance movement into a capacity workout, you get bang for buck training right there. You have your compound movement of the squat as a part A, and then lunges and other capacity work, say kipping pull-ups and running, as well as heavy lunges as your assistance for the squats. There you have a 2-element day, a compound strength movement, an assistance movement in the conditioning element, and that looks like a really good start to your week. Want extra strength for free? Then add in carries, yoke carries, farmer carries. These carries are going to generate such core strength when you get on your bike. Being able to throw it around is going to be amazing. Thank you very much for watching this video on strength all the way to the end. We really appreciate all of our followers, our likes and our shares really bring us up so that we get seen by more bikers. And what we're here for is to make more bikers better at bike riding, to enjoy their biking more, to win races, to perform better. And hopefully this is happening. Hopefully today you have a better understanding about the strength needed to form a foundation to then add power, strength, endurance, and become a better biker. Oh, what a mouthful. So if that has helped, please like our page, please share it. If you don't have time to formulate a program yourself, we do programming. That's what we do. So visit our website, check it out, sign up, and we can send you your first program out today. And then every Sunday we'll send you a program so that you don't have to think about what to do in the gym at all. We as professionals, I will program that for you so that you get the best out of the gym experience to get the best out of your bike at the other end. Now, that aside, we are doing this as a series of 5 videos. This was number 1 on strength. The next video is going to be on capacity. So we're working capacity. If you're already strong, we're going to be getting you fit. If you're fit and you need to be strong, watch this video 5 more times. Get an understanding about it, because it does count and it will make you better. Until next time, peace.